Buenos dias, bien. In Western Mexico, which is the host for the Central Basket Championships. Here you can see the game we have in store for you. It is the Dominican Republic, the defending champions, versus Panama. The Dominican Republic won this tournament in 2012 when it was held in Puerto Rico. And they square off today against Panama in their defense of their title. Just the second game for the Dominican Republic and the third game for the Panamanians. They are led by Coach David Rosario, the Puerto Rican coach. Plenty of national experience, or international experience, I should say. Former coach of the Puerto Rican national team. Well, we're going to pause here momentarily as the players have taken their positions on the floor. You can see the team of the Dominican Republic, which is coached by Jose Mercedes. We're going to honor the national anthems of the Dominican Republic and Panama. The national anthem of Panama, known as the Hymn of the Isthmus. The Panamanians observe their national anthem, and we'll turn now to the national anthem of the Dominican Republic. Dominicans' national anthem, Valiant Castellanos. As the players have observed their national anthems, they'll come across and shake each other's hands, share a memento to mark the occasion when the two teams squared off against each other in the championships of the Central American and Caribbean region. This is the 24th edition of Central Basket. We'll see what the Dominicans are like, defend their title. I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to this clash. I've seen quite a few games in the championships so far. Both of these teams have got tremendous pedigree, tremendous history in this tournament as you look at the combined officiating crew from the Virgin Islands, the USA, and El Salvador. The Dominican Republic have won this championship 4 times, and they have 2 silvers in their trophy cabinet as home. As have the Panamanians. They've won it 4 times with 3 silvers. So regional powers in this area of the world are the Dominicans and the Panamanians. The Dominican Republic come into today's game with a 1-0 record. They are ranked 26th in the world according to the FIBA rankings. Their opening win against Costa Rica was a comfortable win for them. They won 85-47 on the first day of this championship. The Dominicans presently sit in third position in Group A. Cuba are at the top of Group A with a perfect 2-0 record. As for Panama, they are ranked 31st in the world according to the FIBA World Ranking System. They bring a 1-1 record into tonight's contest. The Panamanians lost to Cuba on day one, a close game, 71-63. Then they went out and really put it to the Costa Ricans. They won 84-40, a comfortable margin. For those of you who were with us earlier, you will have seen Costa Rica drop their third game. They lost to Jamaica in what was an entertaining and close contest throughout. So the Costa Ricans fall to the bottom of Group A. Jamaica presently sit in the middle. Remember, there are 10 teams from around the region who have assembled here on the west coast of Mexico. They've come to compete for the Central Basket title, but also to compete for the top 4 positions, who will earn a place to the FIBA Americas Championships next summer. So the semifinalists of this competition will play their way into the top championships in the FIBA Americas region. As of yet, the venue hasn't been set for those championships. Canada, Venezuela, Argentina, Mexico, and Brazil have all applied to host the tournament. Dominicans are no stranger to this tournament, nor are the Panamanians, to be honest. Dominican Republic have appeared 21 times in these Central Basket Championships. Panama making their 20th appearance. And here's the Panamanian starting 5. It's Jamal Levy, Ureta inside, Pinnick, Munoz, and Hicks on the perimeter. Hicks, the leading scorer for the Panamanians. He averages 12 points per game. Munoz, 11. There's Coach Rosario, the head coach of Panama, and he'll know the Dominican Republic very, very well indeed, having coached in this area of the world for many years. Here's a look at the starting 5 for the Dominican Republic. It's Fortuna, Coronado, May on the perimeter, and Vargas and Santana inside. There's lots of incentive for this Dominican lineup. Dominican Republic will go to the World Cup at the end of this month. There's Jose Mercedes, who's an assistant coach to Orlando Antigua, the head coach of the Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic are going to the FIBA World Cup at the end of this month, so some of the players here very well may play themselves into that lineup, which will include potentially Al Horford and Francisco Garcia, Jack Martinez as well. So lots to play for the Dominican players as they try to earn themselves a trip to Spain at the end of this tournament. It'll be Panama in the blue uniform with the red trim, and Dominican Republic will be in white. And look at that cross across the chest in a very sharp uniform with the blue and red stripes down the side. The Dominicans are led in scoring by Gerardo Suero, who had 13 points in their win against Costa Rica. Victor Lees has 12, Eloy Vargas 10, and Orlando Sanchez threw in 10 in that win as well. It was a real feel-good victory for the Dominicans as they put 85 points on the Costa Ricans. The Dominican Republic won this championship in Puerto Rico 2 years ago in 2012. They had a couple of players on the all-tournament first team, Jack Martinez and Al Horford, neither of whom are here. But Juan Coronado was a member of the second team all-tournament. Coronado will play, in fact, will start for the Dominican Republic today. The American referee blows his whistle and asks the players to come out onto the floor. Just a few minutes away from tipping it off. You can follow all of these statistics alongside this game on the FIBA Americas website and keep pace with the game. So the players are receiving their final instructions from the bench. And they'll make their way onto the floor here for the second of 4 games we have on offer for you today in the Centro Basket Championships. This is the 24th edition of these championships. As they make shakes hands with the referee. It's all smiles all around. We'll see if the referee and the players see eye to eye. Just welcome to New York. Tuning in. It's the Dominican Republic in the white and Panama in the blue uniforms. First possession to the Panamanians. As the Dominican Republic settle into their man-to-man defense. Pick and pop, and the first shot off the mark by Levy. Slashes to the basket, and the layup off the mark. Levy picks up the loose ball and then lays it up and in. Jamal Levy with the opening basket this afternoon. Quick break by the Dominicans. Coronado on the wing. Gets it back, he's got a clean look at a three. He'll let it fly, and he knocks it down. Juan Coronado scores the first basket for the Dominicans. Got good pace and tempo to this one early on. Off the mark by Hicks. Good by Eloy Vargas. (5-2) Dominican Republic lead early on in this one. Horn set for the Panamanians. Levy reverses. Hicks trying to find space. Left-handed layup off the mark. Good work on the offensive glass. It's up and in. Panama with 4 points. It's Ureta with the basket. Vargas the trailer. Had a clean look at a 15-footer. Throws a pass down inside. A couple of head fakes off the glass. No good. The Panamanians go to work in their half-court set. Hicks goes to the basket. And Vargas with a clean block. Michael Hicks will pick up the ball. There's Vargas. Might have slipped out of Hicks's hands, but Vargas will claim the block. Nice curl cut. Excellent hustle. Hicks passes it through his legs. He'll spin in the lane, turnaround shot. A little bit individual play there by Michael Hicks. The Dominican Republic claimed their rebounds. And one. We got our first and one of the afternoon. It's Vargas with the finish. And the foul will be on Ureta. Jose Ureta. There's the contact. Vargas keeps his balance and lays it up and in. Eloy Vargas steps to the line, the 25-year-old. Played most recently with the Metros club in the Dominican Republic, so playing in the domestic league. Apologize for any problems you have with the transmission. And a steal. Coronado lays it up and in left-handed as he shoots a passing lane and finishes it off. Good defense by the Dominican Republic on the perimeter. Hicks inside, he powers it up, it wouldn't fall for him. And the Dominicans are off to the races here again. Little drop pass, ice hockey style, it's up and good. And you wonder, will Coach Rosario get a timeout? He will. It's James May with the three. And the Dominican Republic are en fuego, as they say in this part of the world. An electric start by the Whites. We'll take a break here from Mexico. And let's hope that these technical problems with the transmission can sort themselves out.
dando una excusa que no te la puedo aceptar en ningún momento. Tienes que trabajar en la transición. Está muy lento en la transición, muy pobre. Tienes que llegar a tiempo. Coronado va al frente con el balón, la da, ellos van a tirar. Ellos no tienen ningún tipo de responsabilidad si la fallan. Entonces, si la meten, lucen bien. Entonces, hay que hacer los canastos allá fáciles. ¿Okay? Por ejemplo, Michael juega en el inside. Hay que evitar el rebote ofensivo. Eso lo hablamos. 2, 3 jugadores en el rebote ofensivo. Ok, ahora, en este movimiento, si están negando este pase, tienes que venir Joel. Jaime se va. Viene la doble pantalla, viene Michael acá o viene Pinot. Después de este movimiento acá. Estamos. Si no puedo llegar a la bola en este movimiento, regreso con la pantalla, este se aleja, vengo aquí y llego. Si no hay nada, entrego, mejoro, entonces tengo el jugador de frente para que juegue cerca del canasto. Estamos. Contesta. Contesta, ok.
Que este venga, sale, le hace el pick.
Well, good timeout here by Coach Rosario as he tries to settle his troops after an electric start by the Dominicans. So we'll see how the Panamanians respond. Got a push here. Looks like some Michael Hicks, so good defense by the Dominican Republic. As Hicks scratches his head, he can't figure out what he did. So the measure of a good timeout is, can you come out and execute an offense? Panama struggled there. Here's a 1-4 high set, little baseline jump shot, no good. Hicks with the rebound. Kick it to the side, get it back. That's a long three, no good. Good work on the backboard by Ureta. Got another foul here against the Dominican Republic. It's Coronado who accepts the foul. I beg your pardon, Manuel Fortuna who commits the foul. Here's Jamal Levy. Good movement by J.R. Pinnock. He'll kick to the corner. Out of bounds. Panama really struggling to find some fluency on offense. Another turnover. That's Michael Hicks, who just touched the sideline with his foot. There it is right there. Cameramen get all the angles. So the Dominican Republic with a 9-point early lead. Good screen and roll action. Here comes Panama back the other way. And they find something in transition. Ureta wants it inside. He shows his numbers. He got the pass. Can he power it up? Well, Hicks slashes to the basket. He can't score. Here comes the Dominican Republic back the other way. Oh, excellent defense in transition by Panama. And you can see Coach Rosario gives his charges a hand. Coronado doesn't quite believe it. He thought he was fouled. Checking in the game now for the Dominican Republic is Victor Lees. He's had double digits in the opening win against Costa Rica. Elbow jump shot off the mark by May. Ball screen in transition. Levy's called for the moving screen here. Let's see if we can see this again. It's just not happening for Panama on offense. There's Levy. There's not a lot in that, to be honest. He was really static. Diagonal screen up. Vargas can't shake free. Jump shot. No good by Coronado. Long rebound. May picks it up. Coronado. It's a pass to the short corner. Vargas. Nice to feather a pass inside, but just knocked out of bounds as Santana couldn't get on the end of it. Public. Coronado to May. May uses Santana's screen. May finds all kinds of space. And the bank shot up and good. Terrific execution of the high screen and roll, and May's had a good start. 5 points early on. Hicks, the pass down into the low blocks. Nice spin move, but Ureta couldn't finish it off. Panama stuck on 4 points now as we approach the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Coach Rosario is going to shake things up a bit with some substitutes. Up behind the back pass. But a charge negates the pass. There's Ureta, who put his body in the way. So he'll go straight into the coach's good books now. Watch this, Ureta steps up, takes the charge. An excellent defense by Panama. Is that the spark they need to get things going on offense? Yosimar Ayarza comes in for Panama, member of the all-tournament second team in 2012. And there it is, a scoring drought for Panama now. Hicks on a wing, trying to make something happen. That's what happens when you give the ball to the big guy too far from the bucket. Shot clock running down. Hicks gonna have to pull up. An air ball. I beg your pardon, that's Isaac St. Rose with the air ball. Santana hands off. May. Throw it up top. Coronado finds space on the wing. His mid-range jump shot is off the mark. Panama can't break. Sometimes when you're struggling to score, you'd love to get something in transition, something easy. Nice crossover dribble by Pinnock, kicks it out. St. Rose's shot. He's building houses with that one. That's a brick. To the corner, May lets fly. Got it! Canasta! James May with a smooth three, acknowledges the pass. He has 8 points here in the first quarter, and the Dominican Republic are rolling over Panama. That mid-range jumper won't fall. Look away pass down the floor. Great hustle by Panama as they get back in transition. Stop the easy scoring opportunity. Santana puts his body on the line and he takes a charge. So well done to Edward Santana, the 34-year-old. Says, hey, I want to go to Spain, coach. I'm taking a charge. Get me on the plane to Spain. Good defense by Santana. The 34-year-old puts his body on the line, looks at the referee, sees he's got the charge. Look at that, nobody comes over to help him up. Well, another timeout here from Mexico. We'll take a break in the action as the Dominican Republic are handily in front of Panama here on game day 3 in Central Basket 2014.
James May me hace un triple solo y tú corres para atrás y pones una cara ahí de derrotado, coño. Pues estamos jugando la clasificación, ustedes no juegan físico, no hacen nada.
Vamos, vamos.
Ellos lanzan cómodo, llevan 20 puntos en el parcial y quedan 2 minutos todavía. ¿Dónde está la defensa? ¿Dónde está la actitud defensiva? Si tú le das la bola a Muñoz, hay un corredor por acá de Somuley, era 2 contra 1. Estábamos 3 contra 1. No puedes dejar que se vayan en el marcador, tengo que llegar atrás. Ok, tengo que defenderle. Ahora mismo tú estás jugando de 4, tienes que llegar acá. Si Toñito está acá, tú tienes que llegar al medio y que la bola vaya afuera. Y con el tuyo resolvemos. Después tiene que llegar Danilo, tiene que llegar San Rose y tiene que llegar Muñoz. Entonces, las últimas 10 posesiones no hemos hecho canasto. Y en esas 10 hemos bajado la bola en 5 para tener buenos intentos y la bola ha entrado. Ok, ahora estamos en 23. Ok, trabajamos la cortina arriba, pero entonces me voy y busco esta cortina aquí que viene a venir Yosimar. San Robo es el que se va o Muñoz. Tú la das, te mueve, Toñito, después que haga la cortina te va.
Coach Rosario got his money's worth on that timeout. He had the referees come over and say, hey, coach, we're going to play ball. I don't speak any Spanish, but I can tell by the tone of Coach Rosario's voice, he's not very happy. You did hear the word solo in there once. You he's trying to tell his players not to be individualistic and play like a team. Right now, Dominican Republic are a well-oiled machine. Speaking of individualistic, Santana goes to the basket on his own. Still Dominican Republic come up with the rebound. The shot clock still running at 5. The Dominican players know. Pass inside to Santana. He lays it up and in. Is it good? It is. Santana acknowledges the pass. When it's going your way, it's going your way. And the Dominican Republic lead 18-4. Good ball movement by the Panamanians. Can they get a basket? Still off. Air ball. The Dominicans run their lanes well. Santana has a look down the gut. Can't find a teammate, so he'll move it on one more. Still, the Panamanians can't come up with a loose ball. And they come up with the the defensive rebound. Well, the Panamanian national hymn is for the benefit of all. And right now, they're playing for the benefit of the Dominican Republic as they struggle to score. Good move inside. Even the layups won't fall. Ureta can't finish. He's got his rebound. Still he can't finish. Let me correct myself. That's Antonio Garcia. He was coming off the bench. So he'll get a chance to end the scoring drought for Panama. Checking in for the Dominican Republic, number 12. This is Andres De Leon. Still the scoring drought continues. Garcia played his club basketball right here in Mexico last year for the Panteras club. Misses both free throws. De Leon, little handoff on the wing. Good change of direction. Nice drive by Suero. Suero will go to the charity stripe for 2 tiros libres. Free throws. Michael Hicks is still pleading his innocence. Garcia comes out and Jose Ureta comes in. Those guys go to the same barbers. They get the same high-speed, low-drag haircuts. They probably go to the same suit makers too. They're built very similarly. Suero misses the first free throw and makes the second. Dominican Republic throws some pressure up the floor. Quick 3 by the Panamanians off the mark. Nice pass inside by Ureta. But the shot clock at 10. Pinnock trying to organize traffic. We've got an offensive foul called here. This one against Jose Ureta. Hicks is being the lawyer for Ureta. Ureta just trying to get a seal there, and yeah, he extended his arms outside the cylinder of his body. Santana doing a good job fronting in a low post. And the offensive woes continue for Panama. Here's the dribble weave. Little bounce pass. Suero rises. Elegant jump shot along the baseline by Gerardo Suero. Another guy trying to book himself a place in Spain. Hicks. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Look at the defense by the Dominican Republic. And Hicks runs out of space and loses the handle on the basketball. Terrific defense on the ball by Gerardo Suero. 25-year-old did a great job locking down Hicks. Manuel Fortuna, number 5, checks in. And Santana checks out. So the Dominican Republic will have the last possession here of the first quarter with a comfortable 19-point lead, trying to build on that margin. De Leon. Fortuna. Oh, Fortuna snaps a pass inside. A thunderous dunk. Pretty basketball by the Dominicans. It's Ronald Roberts who finishes off the play on a pretty feed. Excellent execution by the Dominicans as they ran the clock down and got the last shot. Didn't leave any time for the Panamanians to respond. And it's a comfortable lead for the Dominican Republic at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a look at some statistics to see just how bad it is for Panama, just how difficult the time they're having. As we listen to Coach Rosario.
No contenemos, mala la ayuda en el pick and roll. Ayudo tarde, no recupero, no hablo, y ese es el producto del primer parcial. Y en el lado ofensivo un desastre. Quiero resolver todo cuando quedan menos de 10 jugando 1 contra 1, aquí forzando. Ese juego no sirve. Dejé de trabajar la bola, dejé de moverla, porque empezamos trabajando el balón y empezamos fallando. Pero ¿por qué no seguir trabajando las ofensivas y moviendo el balón? No te puedes desesperar. Caímos 10 puntos atrás y empezamos a lanzar, a forzar, one on one.
Tiene que esperar que tenga un buen ángulo entre los dos grandes, el que va a bloquear y el que va a salir, que tenga buenos ángulos. Este va subiendo por ahí, cuando ese bloquea, entra aquí. A ver si tenemos ese pase ahí o ese pase ahí. Si damos ese pase, recuerden que buscamos el grande y entramos en el juego normal. Si viene en zona, nos vamos a. Ok, presión. Adri saca 2, 3. En el medio va a estar Orlando aquí. Atrás va a estar Ron. Cuando lleva la bola, puede ser que él va a hacer esto. Perdón, al medio. Orlando siempre del lado de la bola. El otro hogar siempre de seguridad, no se puede quedar ahí. Si la cruzamos para el lado contrario, tenemos que hacer atacar, atacamos la presión. 1, 2, 3.
Coach Mercedes is giving lots of information to the Dominicans. He's talking there about a press break in the event that the Panamanians throw something at them to try and change the complexion of this game. You can see Santana being a good student. He's talking to De Leon about, hey, what did Coach say? Talk me through that again, man. I missed all that. And you can see Ellis Guzman on the bench just chomping at his fingernails trying to get in this one. Dominicans trying to defend their title here, and they've come out very, very brightly indeed here in the first quarter of this one. Suero feathers a pass to Roberts. Roberts trying to power it up. Stripped and dispossessed inside. Suero picks up the loose ball, floats in the lane, it won't fall. Now Panama, can they get something in transition? Hicks off the win. Michael Hicks with his first 2 points of the night. De Leon to Roberts, top of the key. Roberts pulls the trigger on an early shot, no good. And Ureta with a rebound. Nice backdoor pass to Hicks. Pretty basketball by the Panamanians on a great feed and a lay-in by Hicks. That's much, much better by Panama. They throw some zone here now to change the game slightly. 2-3 zone, Roberts. All kinds of space at the top of the key. Panamanians will give him that shot. That shot from distance, off the mark. So good decision by Coach Rosario to change the defense. Here's Hicks on the wing. Picked up his dribble, he can't use the screen. Throws it inside now to Ureta. Ureta backs down, spins, keeps his feet. Powerful inside, powers it up, and draws the foul. Strong, determined work inside by Jose Ureta. Timeout here on the floor. Coach Mercedes wants to talk about some zone attack, perhaps.
Y si da el pase ahí, se va a abrir la cancha porque Orlando tiene que entrar. Orlando, no te haces inseguro, te voy inseguro en la cancha, ponte con seguridad. Ok, si la bola llega aquí otra vez y llega al medio, recuérdense que vamos hacia la esquina. siempre el armador se va a colocar del lado contrario. Cuando la bola llegue al armador es que va a venir el bloqueo. Cuando estamos haciendo el bloqueo tenemos que tratar de buscar interior, de adentro hacia afuera atacar. De adentro hacia afuera tenemos que tratar de buscarlo. Eso muchas veces va a abrir la cancha para el guard del lado contrario. Entonces ese tiene que tener la decisión de tirar o penetrar, pero tiene que hacerlo con seguridad, sin duda. Ok, y aquí tenemos que seguir jugando defensa, no podemos descuidar. Vamos.
Están fuera de forma ellos, vamos a correr. 1, 2, 3, Dominican.
Well, Coach Mercedes talking about some zone attack, and you wonder now, will Coach Rosario of Panama maybe mix his defense again, throw some man, and perhaps come back to the zone later on? We'll see as the chess game between the coaches continues. It'll be free throws now when we come back for Jose Ureta, the 33-year-old. Plays his club basketball in Puerto Rico for the Bayamon club. Looks like he needs some glasses. He squints at the rim. Misses the first, does Ureta. He needs to use the sonar. Model of concentration. Jaime Jose Ureta. Misses both free throws. Indeed, it is man-to-man defense from Coach Rosario. We'll see if he goes back to the zone later on. The 1-4 set by the Dominicans. Step out hard, hedge out hard on the screen. Suero has to rush the shot. Good hustle by Roberts as he keeps the ball alive. Gets it back from De Leon. Foul on Michael Hicks. Now Hicks has to be careful. He's been in the referee's book a couple of times. That's Hicks's second personal foul. Panama back to the zone. Nice bounce pass. Loose ball picked up. Nice head fake on the baseline. The shot won't fall. And look how hard the Dominicans get after the offensive rebounds. Munoz snaps a pass to link to the floor. Trailer Ureta puts it on the deck, and Roberts says you should have given it to a guard, big fella. Ureta picks it up. Is he going to go all the way? He's going to try. Well, Ureta showing some guard skills, the big man. He's getting a word right now in his ear from Ruben Garces, who says, hey, give it to one of the guards. Checking in now, Juan Coronado for Dominican Republic, trying to organize things. Mercedes comes back with Fortuna and Coronado, as well as Eloy Vargas. Munoz was in space, didn't get it. Back by Pinnock, who's checked into the game. Cameraman has an eye for talent. Can we get back to the action, please? Here we are. Well, that young lady's got some good seats, that's for sure. I think there are plenty of seats all around. The arena does fill up when the Mexicans play the local team. Steal. Now Panama push it ahead. Can Munoz convert? He'll give it to the trailer. An unorthodox break. Hicks with a tree play. Michael Hicks acknowledges the pass. A rather unorthodox break. But the Panamanians are slowly trying to scratch and claw themselves back in this one. Fortuna with the Chia Pet haircut. Vargas, this baby J off the mark. Levy with the rebound. Here's Munoz. Cross-court pass to Hicks. Hicks to the rim, and it drops for him. Well, Michael Hicks is in purple form right now. He's in a rich vein of form. 9 points here. And he's the hot hand. Will the Panamanians continue to feed him? They trail by 10. The Dominicans taking quick shots. Panamanians again on the break. It's a 4-on-2. Munoz pulls up. Off the mark. Hicks says no to the open three. And he'll kick it back up top to Munoz, who looks over at Coach Rosario, who says, tranquillo, por favor. Quiet down and let's calm it down and get an offense. Levy, elbow. Too strong. Garces with the rebound. Pinnock! He's fouled. Well, all credit to Panama as they slowly but surely are getting themselves back in this game, showing great togetherness. Pinnock's been an inspired substitution. There's a touch on the hand. Hicks has got a hot hand. This is a game of momentum as it's clearly swung over to the Panamanian side. Pinnock makes the first free throw. J.R. Pinnock, 3 points tonight. Played last year in Colombia for the Gueros, the Warriors basketball club. Eight points the difference now. Weave at the top by the Dominican Republic. Back to Stone, skip pass. Fortuna. May back in the game. Into the short corner. Santana back in the game, and he stepped out of bounds, no, he traveled. So Coach Mercedes has come back to the starting five, hoping that they can reverse the fortunes of the Dominicans, who are in some stormy seas right now. Santana, well, he did travel. Good defense there by Garces as he helps the referee out with the call. And now Dominican Republic shows some zone. Hicks in the short corner. Moves it back out to Pinnock. Back to Hicks. Pinnock. Oh, Pinnock! Wow, he just to pass a little bit too hard for Jamal Levy. It's a good idea. Levy acknowledges, hey, good idea, just too hard for me. Vargas shows his numbers in the low post. He finds himself in a double team. It's called for an offensive foul call. Eloy Vargas, 25 years old. He was a member of the Dominican Republic team that played in the FIBA Americas in 2013. Trap in the corner, Levy moves it on. Good ball reversal by Panama. Hicks glides through the lane, scoop shot up and good. Hicks feeling it and feeling it. There he is, 11 points. He wears 11 on his chest, and he's got 11 points so far in the first half of this one. Tough move inside by Santana. He is fouled. Santana, look at that, just puts his head down and finds some space. And then Garces with the foul. Garces wags his finger to the referee and says, "No, that's not a foul." The players are going to sort themselves out. The referee asks them to hold their spots now, and Santana not happy about that. He'll recalibrate. Shot up and good. Santana, a member of the Dominican Republic team that played in the FIBA Americas Championships this past summer. They finished in 4th place. Mexico, of course, won those Americas Championships. Surprise result, Puerto Rico 2nd, Argentina 3rd. Brazil finished a disappointing 9th for the traditional power. Munoz. The point. Panama got themselves back in it. They trail by 8. They love to trim into the lead a little bit more. Levy steps away to receive it. Munoz picks up his dribble, gets it back. Hicks wants the ball. Munoz puts his head down. Oh, nice pass by Munoz, but an equally as good block by Santana, who rotates around. Tells the referee, hey, it's still on the way up. Don't call it goaltending. Great effort by Santana. There's the dish. Santana blocks Garces' shot. Here's Fortuna. Saying in perfect English, I didn't touch him. If you're a Panamanian fan, this is bad news because I think this is it Hicks' second or third. Let's have a look. It'll be his third personal. Coach Rosario goes right down the bench. Hicks will come out. So the man with the hot hand will likely play no more part in this first half as he commits the foul. Great anticipation by Panama. Terrific pass ahead. And Panama with an easy 2. Excellent anticipation. It's J.R. Pinnock who gets on the end of it. But the heady play by the Panamanian defense as they anticipate the pass and steal it. Now Panama can back out in this zone defense. Yosimar Ayaza is in for Hicks. Fortuna glides baseline. Left-handed floater off the mark, but he draws the foul. There's Munoz with the foul. Fortuna knocks down the first free throw, the 29-year-old. Also played at the Americas last summer. The Lipido, Manuel Fortuna. Takes both free throws. Some pressure up the floor by the Dominicans, and now they'll settle in and guard their three-point line. 2-3 zone. Levy open in the high post. He'll hand it back to Pinnock, who lets it fly. The triple. J.R. Pinnock points to the heavens. He knocks down the 3. He says, don't worry, my friend. Michael Hicks, Pinnock is here. And he lays it up and in. Well, Pinnock is scoring in buckets. And he says, my amigo Hicks, I got your back. And he says to his teammates, get on my shoulders, I'll carry you. Pinnock's had the hot hand this quarter, an inspired substitution by Rosario. And would you believe the Panamanians, who are all but down and out at the end of the first quarter, have got themselves right back in this, forcing a timeout by Coach Mercedes from the Dominican Republic.
May, Fortuna. Aquí tengo a Kevin. Voy a jugar cerco contra la zona. Va a salir el primero. Sale el primero. Cuando él vaya moviéndose de aquí, va bajando él. Ok. Cuando baje del pase aquí,
there's the run, a 22-4 run for the Panamanians.
Hay momentos en la zona en que no necesitamos bloqueo directo porque se están abriendo. Llevemos la bola al medio, Y cuando estamos haciendo el bloqueo, directo, tenemos que buscar adentro. El grande tiene que tratar de moverse. Cuando recibe la pelota y el otro tiene que tratar de moverse para el espacio vacío. Okay. Vamos.
Oye, tranquilo, porque ellos no son.
You can see here the words from Santana. Tranquillo, let's calm down. Well, Panama really played terrific, inspired basketball this quarter. And that 22-4, I beg your pardon, run they have together has got them right back in the game. Here's Pinnock, who rises for the 3. That is pure. He points to the heavens, and then he gets ahead here, and it's easy to break from zone sometimes. There's 2 guys in the zone, lead out. Pinnock, Danilo J.R. Pinnock with 11 points. He matches his teammate Hicks' total. Hicks on the bench with 3 fouls and 3 points the difference in this one. As the Dominican Republic look for a basket. Fortuna's shot, no good. Vargas, the great hustle play with the tip in. Eloy Vargas, a timely basket. That'll help the Dominicans settle. Pushes the lead back to 5. And a real game of momentum. Munoz comes back to the ball. He's top of the key. A 3 up and good. The Panamanians have brought their shooting boots. That one up and good. As Josimar Adazat knocks it down. Vargas in the high post. Moves it on. Shot off the mark. As Kelvin Pena's shot just rattles in and out. Panamanians doing a good job taking care of their defensive boards. Now they have a chance to tie or go ahead. This would have seemed unimaginable at the end of the first quarter. But we've got a ball game. Munoz kicks the extra pass. Here, the 3 on the way. Canasta! It's Levy who signals to his teammates 3. And Levy makes it rain for Panama. They have a 1-point lead, having trailed by 19 points in the first quarter. Fortuna, are you kidding me? Long rebound, Munoz. They'll throw a pass just a little bit too far for Levy. Pinnock wants it. Well, the pass by Munoz just a little bit too much out of their reach for Levy to lay it up and in. Panama lead by 1, shot clock at 5. Pinnock got away with the travel. Extra pass to the corner. Ayarza got it right in the death of the shot clock. Josimar Ayarza with his second consecutive 3. He has 6 points, all from behind the rainbow. And Panama, barring something miraculous, are going to go into the half-court changing room up at halftime. Unbelievable turnaround, an unbelievable momentum swing. The Panamanians are elated with their performance in the second quarter, as well they should. They were listless in the first quarter. They were electric in the second. And they lead the Dominican Republic, who have to go in and scratch their heads, up by as many as 19 in the first quarter. They trail by 4. Well, let's look at the statistics to help break this one down. I said at the outset, I was really looking forward to this game because both of these teams have got tremendous pedigree in this tournament, and then the Dominican Republic came out and they were absolutely clinical in the first quarter, just putting Panama to the sword. But the Panamanians got up off the mat, not to mix my metaphors, they've got themselves right back in it. Look at that, 5 for 11 from behind the arc. Some timely 3s by the Panamanians has allowed them to get back in this. And Panama really sticking it to the board, 28-17, a plus 11 rebounding differential, 12 offensive rebounds for the Panamanians. There's Pinnock and Hicks with 11 points respectively for Panama. Ayarza with those 2 timely 3s. And there's the battle of the boards. Jamal Levy doing his bit to help out. Well, if I were you, I would come back for the second half. Don't miss this one. It's been nothing short of entertaining in the first half. We'll see you in about 15 minutes for continuing coverage of Central Basket 2014. Well, welcome back to Mexico. Welcome back to Tepic, the host city for the 2014 Central Basket Championships. If you're just joining us, a very, very warm welcome to you. If you are returning, well, welcome back to you as well. If you're just joining us, where have you been? You've missed one heck of a half of basketball. Those of you who are returning can attest to that. It's been a game of momentum swings. Absolutely unbelievable comeback by Panama, who were down by as many as 19 points at the end of the first quarter. They've clawed themselves back in it. In fact, they've got themselves in front in an improbable comeback. Plenty of basketball still to come. What do the players have in store for us? First possession to the Dominican Republic in the blue. I beg your pardon, to Panama in the blue. Next move inside. Off the glass, won't fall. We've got an offensive foul here against Panama as they try to press their rebounding advantage against the Dominicans. Let's see if we can get the starting fives sorted out here for you. So the Dominican Republic come out with James May at guard. Santana, Fortuna, Coronado, and Eloy Vargas. 5 for the Dominican. May was the hot hand early on. His shot off the mark. Santana can't keep it alive. Here's Munoz. Hicks says, slow it down. Levy. It's Munoz, Hicks, Levy. Garces, who has the ball now for Panama. They try to go inside and travel. No, it's a foul. 5th player for Panama. We can just sort it out here real quick for you. End line ball for Panama. The 5th player is Yosimar Ayarza, who had 2 timely threes in the first half. There's the 5s sorted out. Here's Munoz. Ayarza pops off a pick, fakes one way, goes the other, uses the screen, keeps his dribble alive. Did he travel? He did. So a sluggish start by the Panamanians. They don't want to have the same start they did at the beginning of the first quarter. Poor Coach Rosario will have a few more gray hairs in his head. So the Panamanians come out in some 2-3 zone here this possession. Fortuna into the high post. Vargas throws it down to Santana. Santana in a sea of blue jerseys, can't convert. Munoz, change of speed, touch pass inside. Levy fakes one way, rises, no good. And Vargas with the rebound. Knocked out of his hands by Jamal Levy. Santana just lacing up his boots. He's gonna need to tighten up those laces because this game, a clash between 2 teams who have won this competition 4 times. Panama most recently in 2006, Dominican Republic, the defending champions, having won in Puerto Rico in 2012. Biannual championships, which traces its history all the way back to 1965. Munoz kicks, Hicks, one dribble, lets it fly, no good. Another rebound by the Panamanians. Hicks with 3 fouls, has to be careful. Munoz probing, Levy. Levy is fouled here, top of the key. I think Levy actually travels there before the foul. It's on May. Oh. Checking in is Lloreda. He'll go in for Garces. Ruben Garces, the 40-year-old, comes out. Lloreda, the 33-year-old, comes in. Levy looking for a pass. Hicks locked down by Fortuna. Now Santana with the block. See that Antonio Garcia just got up and gave out some instructions to his teammates. 38-year-old, part player, part coach, part cheerleader, to the low post. Jump hook, up and good, and he hitches up his trousers. It's Pinnock with 13 points. Pinnock shows he can score from the inside as well. Into the high post, Santana looks down the gut, can't find a pass. One dribble, oh, what a terrific pass by Santana. He shows some guard skills. And Vargas saying to Ureta, hey, it's game on. I would not want to get into a confrontation with Ureta. Referee's just playing peacemaker here. You can see what it means to the players. Good finish by Vargas. Vargas and Ureta just getting their arms tangled up. Vargas saying, hey, have you been to a good restaurant in Tepic? Let me tell you about a good Mexican place. Munoz. Pretty closely by Coronado. Coronado really stepping up. Munoz spins, kicks, Hicks lets fly, top of the key, front rim. And Ureta and Vargas reacquainting themselves together. Pass ahead. That's a charge. Oh, block. Bang bang call as May put it on the floor. If it's Hicks, it's his fourth, and he needs to be smarter than that. You've got to love the hard-nosed defense of Hicks, but you can't play that type of defense with 3 fouls. Here's Hicks. While it's a tough, tough call, I've seen him go either way. Hicks just expressing in English to his teammates what he thinks about the call. Well, he's going to have to go and get some serious pine time now as he goes into Coach Rosario's Casa del Perro for committing that foul. Fortuna elevates, finishes. Manuel Fortuna is a member of the 2012 team that won this competition. Brings his team within 2. Munoz. Right at top of the key, Levy. Munoz needs to come back and get it. Yeah, the ball needs to be in the hands of your playmakers. As Panama turn it over. Santana in the short corner, back to May. Santana tried to get on the end of it, turnover. Panama, 3-on-1. Levy to the rim, can't convert. We got a foul here. Levy is telling the referee on the baseline he thinks that he should have called it. I think it might have been the trail referee who makes the call. This pass by Pinnock. Levy elevates. And Santana called for the foul. So Jamal Levy will step to the line. I don't know what Levy's doing. He's going to work with one of the referees. And I beg your pardon, here's Levy here. Now just stepping to the line. It's J.R. Pinnock who's talking to one of the referees. Well, it's getting very tasty. Levy lines up the first free throw, rims out. Jamal Levy played his club basketball last year in Argentina. Graduate of Wake Forest University. Graduated in 2005. Knocks down the first free throw. I beg your pardon, the second free throw. Extends Panama's lead to 3. Panama still with that 2-3 zone. Fortuna to Coronado. Fortuna directing traffic. Vargas sets the high ball screen. This brings the middle of the zone out. Levy deflects it. Coronado, his shot no good. Santana keeps it alive. May has his pocket picked from behind by Munoz. Kicks. Oh, Yosimar Ayarza with the 3. And Hicks is off his feet on the bench. Ayaza says, don't worry, mi amigo, I got your back. You sit down on the bench with 4. That's why coach went to me. Ayaza with another 3, his 3rd of the night. 5 in it. Vargas in the lane, count it. Eloy Vargas with an accomplished finish. Vargas showing some nice perimeter skills. Looks like he might be slightly winded. Gets a hand up by his 2 teams. Takes 2 guys to pick up Vargas. Nice jump stop. Extends, and I think he got one right across the nose. Jamal Levy with the foul. Well, I said at the outset of this telecast, I was very much looking forward to this contest. These 2 teams with great pedigree in this competition. Just a couple of places away from each other in FIBA rankings. Dominican Republic 26th, Panama 31st. Panama have won this title 4 times, 67, 69, 81, and 06. The Dominican Republic have equally won this championship 4 times, 77, 95, 04, and 12. Just had the feel at the outset it was going to be a good game, and the Dominican Republic came out en fuego. They just put Panama on their backs on the mat. Levy's lost it. And Manuel Fortuna picks it up. Lays it up and in. Good defense by the Dominican Republic. I'm sorry, I don't know what the cameraman's looking at other than Fortuna's Chia Pet haircut. They haven't found the ball. It's 40 each. There it is. Fortuna with another steal. Fortuna kicks to Santana, who sends it down. And the Dominicans get behind their teams. The Dominican Republic fans do travel to follow this team. I was with them in Venezuela for the Olympic qualifying tournament a couple of summers ago and brought a traveling entourage with them, with the Dominicans. To the corner. That shot off the mark. Got an offensive foul called here on the interior. It's against Ureta. He and Vargas still talking about what to order in that Mexican restaurant. Go for the tacos, man. Coach Rosario goes down his bench. He's going to bring in Isaac St. Rose, I think. As J.R. Pinnock comes out. So right now, Panama weathering the storm. As the Dominican Republic are in the ascendancy in this one. Raiders just walking away. A little kiss. Nice touch. Santana couldn't hang on to it. On the miss. He's played well. Santana, member of the 2013 FIBA Americas Championship team. Remember, some of these Dominicans trying to play for a place on the plane to Spain for the World Cup. Spin inside, Garces elevates. Oh, it wouldn't fall. Garces did everything right, just couldn't convert. Dominicans with a 2-point lead. Santana, top of the key. Moves it on one pass, extra pass to the corner. Coronado, no good. Now, Panama with numbers, 3-on-3, 4-on-3 with a trailer. St. Rose can't convert. Garces with the rebound, and one! Ruben Garces with some determined work inside. And look at Hicks. Hicks, number 11, wants to get on the floor. He's got the 4 fouls. He'll do anything to help out the teammate. Here, here's a towel. Look at Garces as he fights. Strong goes up and lays it in. And he emotes. Garces with a bit of May Alegra. Now to try and finish off the and one. Garces played his domestic basketball, I beg your pardon, his club basketball last year in Uruguay for the Defensor Sporting Club. Now, wearing the colors of his country, he's got his national team up by 1. Ellis Guzman in the game for the Dominican Republic. Santana can't convert. When there's trouble, Guzman's right around it. He's the kind of guy you want to have on your team. Munoz, elbow jumper, no good. Garces with the rebound. He was dispossessed by Andres De Leon. Panama come in now with Daniel King. King. His first entry into the game. King was in the championships in 2012. He's an honorable mention all-tournament player. These are his first minutes in the tournament. Next backdoor cut by Munoz. Just couldn't get on the end of the pass. Who touched it last? It's off De Leon last. So it's Panama's ball on the baseline. Fortuna checks in for the Dominican Republic. Here's King. Give it to Munoz. Ayarza trying to make something happen on the dribbles. Got himself in all kinds of trouble. His pass is intercepted. Dominican Republic give it right back, and that is the last place you want it to go. It's the Puerto Rican team. That's JJ Barea in the middle. Puerto Ricans also qualified for the World Cup 2014. So some of the guys in that squad also playing. There's Victor Lees, and this is the last place where you want the ball to go when you turn it over, right into the coach's hands. Oh my goodness. You feel for Victor Lees. Garces trying to reverse the ball. Little touch pass inside. Swarmed by Dominican defenders. Fortuna to De Leon to Fortuna! Finishes. Daniel King tried to block it, but Fortuna got a, let's say, a fortunate roll. Dominican Republic put themselves back in front again by 1 as they press up the floor. There's Munoz. Munoz needs to do a better job coming to get the basketball against pressure. Guzman guarding in the low post against Garces. Munoz. Oh, scoop shot. Munoz, a little English off the window with a smooch, and it's good. Santana spins in the lane. His shot is short. Ellis Guzman is always around trouble. Can't come up with it for the Dominican Republic. 45 seconds. So strong move to the cup. It wouldn't fall. 5 on 4. 5 on 3 now for the Dominicans. Santana to the rim. Off the mark. Munoz trying to organize things for the Panamanians. The Dominican fans. Santana in a sea of blue jerseys. So with 37 seconds left here, this team should get a possession. Santana trying to extend this lead for the Dominican Republic. Got it, the first one's good. 34-year-old playing presently with Caneros in the Dominican League. Takes both. He's played well tonight, has Santana. 8 points. This is Coronado who's come back in. tipped out of the hands by Fortuna. The referee's going to confer now. It's St. Rose who lost the basketball, but it was tipped from behind, a back tip by the Dominicans. And good refereeing here as the trail referee. And it's actually touched twice there by Guzman. Guzman's pleading his case, but it was the trail referee who came and spoke to his colleague on the baseline. Said knocked out of bounds, last touch by the Dominicans. So Panama keep the ball. Munoz to St. Rose. Powers it up, wouldn't fall. And Dominican Republic laid up, and then you really got to question Coach Rosario's rotation of players right now. The guys on the floor struggling to keep things at the same standard for Panama. Yeah, Coach Rosario's got the wrong guys on the floor right now for Panama. Dominican Republic heaving hope. He's got Ernesto Ogilvy in the game for the first time. It's hard to come into a game like this without having gotten minutes in the first half. Isaac St. Rose, he's a turnover waiting to happen. He's also in, and you can see the experience there of the 40-year-old Ruben Garces just trying to calm things down. Rosario needs to get back as quickly as he can to Pinnock, Hicks, Munoz, Ayarza. Just ride those four on the perimeter and then mix up your rotation inside with Garces, Ureta, and Garcia. Of course, Levy gets in the mix as well.
Ese no era el tiro ahí, tenía a Eloy Vargas y dos jugadores acá. Pero hay que meter la bola. 7 turnovers in the scoring.
7 turnovers in this quarter, he said in perfect English. He's obviously trying to communicate to somebody in English.
El problema no ha sido la zona. El problema ha sido que como no anotamos, turnover, fast break dominicana. Contra la zona no han hecho nada. Simplemente es que no pueden haber pérdidas. Porque si tenemos pérdida como las dos finales, ellos van a atacar. Entonces hay que correr la defensa. Solamente corrió Muñoz ahí.
Perdilla is the Spanish word for turnover, so he's making sure the Spanish-speaking players get the message as well. Hey, stop turning the ball over.
Tengo que trabajar mejor la bola, hacer mejores cortinas, trabajar mejor el pick and roll. Si damos la bola al inside, este jugador no se puede quedar aquí, porque ellos están defendiendo en este lado. Tiene que haber un corte por el baseline, que no lo ha habido todavía.
Que estamos dando ese pase muchas veces, ese se queda ahí con él. Cuando tiene la bola, lleva la contrario, entra duro, y el otro ven al medio. Si la bola llega al medio, vaya aquí.
Talking about how to attack the zone.
Si vienen hombres, vamos a comenzar a jugar a los 40 llamamos, si vienen hombre a hombre.
En 10 puntos lo dejamos. Olvidémonos del piso.
¡El tiempo de los hombres!
Santana shouting to his teammates. Well, this is a heck of a ball game. There's Fortuna. Look at Fortuna, team leader in points. And there is Lipido Manuel Fortuna. Leads all categories at the moment. He thought he was going in. It looks like he needs to change his shorts. Nervous energy from Fortuna. That good look haircut as well, as he blesses himself for some divine inspiration. Well, this is one heck of a ball game. 3 points the difference. Dominican Republic with the lead and the ball. And they turned it over right away. Panama pass ahead. Nice fast break by the Panamanians. And Pinnock gets on the end of it. That's a good substitution. Pinnock and Munoz on the perimeter for Panama with Ayarza. That's a better rotation for Coach Rosario. He's got Garces inside with Levy. Garces claims the rebound. It's a better 5 for Panama as they struggled at the close of the third quarter. Levy reverses. It's Pinnock. Got a foul off the ball as Ayarza tries to come through a screen. And Inline ball. There it is. It's Ellis Guzman just trying to jam a cutter is what that's called. To be honest, there's not a lot in that, but the referees aren't happy with it. It's quite a common feature of the game. Just trying to help a teammate out by jamming his man as he tries to stroll through your lane. Levy with a long, wide open look. It rims out. Great offensive rebound by Garces. He handles to Pinnock, and Pinnock spins out of the corner. Good ball reversal. Ayarza in the lane, the runner, in and out. Dominican Republic come up with the ball and somehow avoid a turnover. Fortuna lets fly, no good. Pinnock rises for the rebound for Panama. Ayarza gives it to Munoz, who's played well at the point. Position where there's not a lot of cover for the Panamanians. It's really only Munoz as the point guard. Shimmies around the sideline. Draws the contact. One area where Coach Rosario is thin as far as cover goes at the point. There's the man I'm talking about there, Munoz. Ureta coming in for Panama. Where does Coach Rosario come back with Hicks for 4 fouls? Turnover by Panama. Munoz just save the basket. Oh, travel! Guzman and one. Fortuna with a good sleight of hand pass, and Ellis Guzman gets his first points of the evening. Comes over and just says muchas gracias to Fortuna for the terrific assist. Guzman beats his chest as if to say, can you believe coach has left me on the bench this long? Guzman comes over to get a towel. Steps to the free throw line, blesses himself. Ellis Guzman was a member of the 2012 team that won this championship 2 years ago. He also played for the Dominican Republic in the Olympic qualifying tournament in Venezuela in 2012. Dominicans press up the floor. Panamanians get it across, but it takes precious seconds off the shot clock. Dominicans settle into some 2-3 zone. Nice drive. You can see that Pinnock annoyed with himself. As soon as you hear that whistle for the contact, throw it up at the rim, try and get yourself a trip to the line rather than pass it. Baseline jump shot, no good. A foul here on Edward Santana as he's holding on to a Panamanian player to rebound. Inline ball for Panama. Coach Mercedes and Coach Rosario both up off the bench. There's Rosario, he's on the floor. And Santana with 3 personals, he'll step out. Can you believe that Dominicana have got 4 team fouls this early in the 4th quarter? So next foul will send a Panamanian shooter to the free throw line. Here's Hicks back in the game for Panama. Levy hands off to Munoz. Munoz pros, Munoz, nice dribble drive, just wouldn't drop for him. And look how the Panamanians get after their offensive rebounds. Terrific work inside by Ureta. And he and Vargas are back on the floor. Look at Vargas, he's losing his decal. That's how tough it is in there. The FIBA decals coming off the Dominicana vest. It's a 2-1-2 set offensively from the Dominicans as they try to unlock the zone. There's Vargas in the high post, snaps a pass to the corner. Yeah, Vargas is effective in the high post. A good place for him. This little jump hook wouldn't drop. That's a good place for him to be. See Coach Mercedes implores his team to come up and press some. That's where you want to get it against the zone press, right to the middle. Munoz. It's Panama trail by 4 with 7 to play. Pass to play where they're struggling here. Hicks, can he get himself going again? Canasta! Michael Hicks with a three. He spent a long time on the bench. He's got 14 points now. That'll get him right back into the rhythm of the game, into the high post. This time it's Fortuna. He moves it on to Guzman. He knocks down the mid-range jump shot. Guzman's got good touch offensively for a player his size. Munoz uses the screen from Levy. He lets fly with a three, no good. Levy elevates, couldn't tip it in. Long rebound. And it's white ball. Hicks thought it was touched last by a white jersey, which is why he didn't grab it. But I think, the advice there is if you can get it, always get it. It's hard to tell. Guzman tipped it, but I think Hicks feels okay. It's blue ball, but these have got it as white. They're the only guys who really care, or really matter, I beg your pardon. Fortuna fumbled the ball momentarily, skips a pass over the top. Shots on the way, no good. The Panamanians clear their boards to good effect. It's a good rebounding team. This game still very much in the balance, 3 in it. Panama struggling to score. Hicks keeps his pivot foot. Pass intercepted. Turnovers like that kill you. Another turnover right back. Pinnock with the steal. He'll give it to Hicks, who headmans it to Munoz, to the trailer. Reversal to Levy. Levy looking inside. Can't insert the pass. Another ball reversal. Hicks in and out. Good rebound offensively. He won't fall. Levy can't tip it in. And the Dominicans break. Oh, Munoz strips it. Terrific basketball. End-to-end stuff by both teams. 5-on-4 for the Panamanians. Can they press their advantage? Hicks scoops! Oh, my heavens! Vargas with the block. It's a 4-on-1. Fortuna lays it up and in. Eloy Vargas with the negation, which starts the break for the Dominicans. This is terrific game. I love this game. Well, Vargas knocks it off the backboard using all of his length, and the Dominicans turn it into points. What terrific end-to-end stuff. Here it is. It's Pinnock with the show and go, and Vargas says, "Mais no," as you would say in French. He says, "No, mi amigo," and Fortuna lays it up and in. Rosario, he's smiling. He sees the funny side of it.
Porque tienes que llamar algo, porque en las últimas 6 posesiones no hay 13, no hay 14, no hay nada. Entonces la damos, estamos aquí, montan la zona, no hay 21, no hay ningún tipo de formación. Como no hay ningún tipo de formación, estamos jugando a lo que salga por instinto y no estamos pensando. Nos desorganizamos. Fíjate que la ventaja ha sido turnover, layup. Tú tienes que estar de frente. Con un jugador acá.
If you look at the battle of the boards here, Dominican Republic with 29 rebounds. Panama have 43 rebounds.
Y voy al wing, o 13.
There's the foul trouble.
Escucha.
Hicks,
Quedan
Ureta
5 minutos, el juego está por 5.
with 4.
Remontaste 22
Levy with
puntos.
3.
No puedes bajar la intensidad ahora en lo que queda de juego. Tienes que pensar, tienes que ejecutar bien. Okay, vamos.
So Rosario with the timeout. Just trying to change the momentum swing here. And you can see Antonio Garza, well, you can't see right now, but Antonio Garza up off his feet just to try and give some counsel to the players going in. There's one of a couple of mascots here, just adding to the atmosphere. What has been a terrific championship so far. Defense up the floor by the Dominicans in their press. Levy almost lost it. Fortuna, great hands. Here's where the Panama struggle a little bit. Just the one true ball handler, Munoz, and they shake him free. Pass to the middle. Pinnock. Munoz, exactly where you don't want to catch it, right in the corner there. Just gets it to the midcourt. into the center of the court. Hicks. To Ureta. Hicks. Head fake. Hicks trying to make space. Vargas has him swallowed up. Hicks with the scoop shot. It wouldn't fall. Eloy Vargas, terrific defense. Floater in the lane, up and good. That basket converted by the man who's been on the bench for a while, James May. He played well at the beginning of the game. Great block by Santana. And so tenacious are the Panamanians. A shot up and good by Ureta, losing his trousers. I love it. Ureta with the putback. Panamanians really getting after the backboard. Dominicans, of course, missing Al Horford, but more importantly, missing Jack Martinez, who is a beast on the boards. Martinez was first team all-tournament in these championships in 2012. 5 points in it. May gets it across the midcourt stripe. Fortuna trying to get it to Coronado. Coronado guarded closely by Munoz. Vargas, top of the key. Wraps a pass around to May. May, nice hesitation dribble, he's stripped. Foul is on the floor, who's it on? If it's Hicks, it's adios muchacho. The referee signaled that it's on the floor. May is not shooting, he's querying that, but the referees clearly signaled it was on the floor. Let's see if we can see who the foul is on. As I say, Hicks is on 4 fouls. If it's his foul, let's see right here, it is Hicks. There's the reach. And Hicks is called for the foul. You can see the referee clearly signaling it's a hack and on the floor. So Hicks will check out of this game with 5 fouls. May with a flash cut. Finds space. Extra pass to Coronado. Into Vargas. Vargas, step back. Vargas makes it rain. Eloy Vargas showing some class. Vargas with a tough basket. A man from the University of Kentucky. Shows why Coach Calipari recruited him. Of course, Calipari coached the Dominican Republic in the Olympic qualifying tournament 2 summers ago. May now with a blocking foul. Sideline ball. The Dominicans just starting to get a hold of this one. They lead by 7 with 2:50 to play. There's Josimar Ayarza, who's come in for Hicks. And his team fouls, so Ayarza will go to the charity stripe and throw it twice. 27-year-old knows some of these players. He played most recently for the Leones club in the Dominican Republic. So should he go back there at the end of these championships, he'll have some bragging rights. Panama can get on top of this one. There's Ayarza, perfect from the free throw line so far. Makes both. Keeps Panama within 2 possessions. Panamanians with some token pressure up the floor. Coronado just slipped and fell. May on the side. May with the clear out. May to the rim. James May is just too hard to guard right now for the Panamanians. May was electric in the first quarter. He has 10 points. Step to the line now and try and knock down these 2 free throws. The 33-year-old played professionally in Europe with the PAOK Thessaloniki club in Greece. He has some NBA Development League experience with the Dakota Wizards. Makes the first free throw. There's May's numbers, 11 points tonight. This for an even dozen. Fortuna just organizing the pressing defense for Dominicana. They converts the second free throw. He's down to the business of pressing. Sideline pass, just exactly what the pressing team want you to do. And Pinnock catches the ball in a disastrous location. 2-2-1 press, wants to keep the ball on the sideline, and then the trap clamps down. He's got a technical foul here. It's on Coach Rosario. Well, this could be a game changer at this point of the game. Certainly on the Panamanian bench. Coach Rosario, I think, is the recipient of the technical. Now this very well could be a turning point in the game. So the Dominicans will get 2 free throws. May steps up, makes the first, and then they'll also get possession. Just having a look here at the official stats to see if it indeed was Rosario who received the technical. Well, May adds to the misery of the Panamanians as he knocks down both free throws. He's made 4 in a row now. He's got a timeout here on the floor. So the Panamanians need to focus now at the task at hand as they have dug themselves into a bit of trouble. Rosario needs to offer a low ciento to his teammates here.
Queremos estar así, mira.
Trying to organize the press break.
Y un manejador y todo el mundo así. Entonces me ponen toda la presión y tengo problemas porque doblaron a Danilo y quién estaba aquí acá. Si todo el mundo está esperando un pase, ¿a dónde? Y en el momento más importante del juego fallo en la concentración. Ahí es que no puedo estar distante si la formación es 1-3-1. Todo el mundo acá. El grande de ellos viene aquí. Yo tengo la pelota, doy la bola. Este viene, este entra al medio y este se va y se acabó. Estamos por 9 puntos abajo. Tienes que anotar y poner presión. Yamal va a molestar aquí y que el grande de ellos reciba. Ok, vamos, vamos, vamos.
And so Panama break from their timeout. The Dominicans will have possession, a chance to build on the lead and perhaps put a nail in the coffin of the Panamanians, who put forth a spirited effort. May inbounds. Coronado organizes for Dominicana. 9 points the difference, just to make it double digits with his possession. Santana in no hurry, Dominicana. Fortuna turns the corner, he gives it to Sanchez, who lays it up and in. I beg your pardon, Santana, who lays it up and in. Terrific execution by the Dominicans coming out of the timeout. And that makes the difference 11. It's a long way back for Panama now with 2 minutes to play. Ayarza to Levy. Good help side rotation from Fortuna, who steals, anticipating that pass. And the Dominicans are in no hurry as Coronado flashes back to the ball. Panamanians need to try and make something happen on defense. They come out and play man-to-man. Great backdoor cut by Santana. This game is just about over. Santana, his 12th point of the night. He makes the difference, 13. That shot no good. Vargas with the rebound. He's a candidate for man of the match for Dominican Republic, as is James May. And now the Dominicans are in no hurry as they try to milk some clock. And the life is slowly ebbing out of this game. It's been absolutely terrific until this point. The Dominicans stamping their authority on it. May turns the corner on a screen. A wraparound pass to Santana off the mark. And a 24-second shot clock violation. The Dominicans won't worry about that. They just want to see the seconds tick off this clock. With exactly a minute to play, they lead by 13. A technical foul on Rosario. Perhaps a turning point in this, which took the wind completely out of the sails of the Panamanians. Rosario deserves his credit for getting his team back in this in the second quarter. And the Dominicans just trying to add a little spice onto this wind, as the Panamanians have given up the ghost in this one. Well, the scoreline that will ultimately mark this game will belie how terrific a game it has been. It'll be in all likelihood a double point difference. There's 15 in it right now. The Panamanians were much better than that. There's an N1. And the Dominicans, just exactly what they don't want to do, commit a foul here, as Pinnock will go to the stripe to shoot one. He has 17 points in what has been a fabulous performance by him. As the Dominican fans, I don't know what the guy on the right is doing, some kind of local dance perhaps, with the striped shirt. Eloy Vargas comes out to be replaced by De Leon, so Coach Mercedes wants to get in a smaller lineup, just another ball handler on the floor in the event of a press. Pinnock shot off the mark. So Coach Mercedes is going to bring in a couple more subs. Juan Coronado for Dominican Republic there. Fortuna just trying to organize things as he gets ready to bring it in. And sadly, the life has just ebbed out of this game. It's been a terrific encounter, a real good advertisement for basketball in this part of the world, in the Central American and Caribbean Basin region. And the Panamanians have been outstanding value today. Really, really played well. They had a disastrous start. They found themselves down by as many as 19, but with belief, they came back in it with some timely shootings, some outstanding work on the boards. Jamal Levy fouls out. He'll join Hicks. He'll take a seat down the end of the bench next to the veteran, Ruben Garces, to number 4 for Panama. Fortuna just heaping some more misery on the poor Panamanians. And it's been a good performance by the Dominican Republic, so they will rise to 2-0, and they'll go to the top of the table. Cuba also 2-0, so that match, which looms, shapes up to be potentially decider in this group. Remember, the top 2 teams in the group go through. This is action from Group A. We've got 2 more games to come. Stay with us. You can see all of the action on livebasketball.tv. Mercedes asks his team not to press their advantage. 15-point difference is enough for the Dominicans. And they come out and congratulate the Panamanians, who played a really, really, really good game of basketball. Look at Guzman. Hugs for Pinnock. There's your final score, 71-56. The game much, much closer than the 15-point difference suggests. I think when Coach Rosario goes home tonight, perhaps regret receiving that technical foul. That was the game changer, the point at which the Panamanians could not come back from. Ureta shakes hands with the Dominicans. And here's a look at the rebounding advantage, 49-36. When you're plus 13, usually you go on to win that game, so credit to the Dominicans. They did enough really to hang in and weather that difference on the boards. 3-point shooting by Panama, 6 for 17, not bad. And here are your scorers. It's J.R. Pinnock, 17. Michael Hicks with 14. Sadly, he fouled out. Ayarza Josimar Ayarza with some timely threes for Panama. Eloy Vargas, a candidate for man of the match. May, a candidate for man of the match with 16 for the Dominican Republic. And Ureta with 11 points, 11 boards. He was immense on the backboard. Well, my name is Liam Kennedy. It's been my privilege to be with you as you get a look at the leaders in all the various categories. My colleague, Michael Bett, will take you home for the next 2 games to come here on game day 3 in these championships of basketball in Central America and the Caribbean region. Here's your shot chart for Dominican Republic. That for Panama will follow. Well, it's good night from me. We'll see you tomorrow for continuing coverage of Central Basket 2014. I turn things over to my colleague Michael Bett, who will see you through for the 2 remaining games tonight.